Welcome back, everyone. Lovely to have your company. I thought I'd stand up and grow good for this one because I've got some good news for you, which is brilliant cruises that we know are going to happen. And they are staycation cruises right here in the UK, because this beautiful wonder, the Anthem of the Seas with Royal Caribbean, is going to be doing cruises out of Southampton through July and August. And without wanting to do any kind of weird steps dance, you can go 4 nights or 5, 6, 7 or 8 if you like, because she's doing various length cruises out of Southampton this summer. What an opportunity this is as well. When you see the offering, when you see the price tags, you will be blown away. One thing I am going to say to you straight away is that you can imagine what the demand is for these cruises. How long is it since we've been able to take a holiday? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people and there's a long waiting list. So what I would say to you is, as soon as you see the date, the offer, something that you fancy, jump on it and get yourself away, because it looks like, you know, I know there's the whole traffic light system and everything else coming into play and everything else, but this is going to be a dead cert way of you being able to take a cruise this summer. Would be amazing, wouldn't it? Now, we're on board Anthem of the Seas with Royal Caribbean. Now, a lot of people are trying this year Royal Caribbean for the very, very first time. Lots of people who were absolutely, truly dedicated to their normal cruise line of choice have decided to dot themselves around a bit this year, because there are a few different cruise lines who are doing these cruising from the UK opportunities during the summer, which is brilliant for us. It's really, really good. It means you get to dip your toe in the water into other cruise lines as well. So let me tell you what I know about Anthem of the Seas. She is fantastic. I was there on board when she launched in 2015. And she is an amazing ship, and she kind of set a bit of a template for technology that is on various cruise ships and various cruise lines right now, because they were, for instance, one of the first cruise lines to put this massive seaplex area where you can do all kinds of things right in the middle of the ship. And that seaplex kind of does many things all in one, and I'll tell you more about that a little bit later. They put things like this on the ship as well, the North Star, almost as high as Big Ben, and you can be inside it looking over the ocean and looking down at what's happening at the ship underneath you. Of course, you know that Royal Caribbean are known for things like their activities. So you've got Ripcord by iFly here, which is your simulated skydiving, if you like, which is really good. You've got the Flow Rider, which you saw there. Gigi's on there as well. Why not have a great big giraffe on the top deck while you're at it as well? There's so much for you to do on Anthem of the Seas all day and all night. Listen, I could spend the whole of these shows just talking you through one typical day and all the things you could be doing. Conversely, you can have as relaxing a time as you want. Now, because these staycation cruises aren't necessarily about the ports, there are ports on some of the larger cruises where, if you're part of an excursion, you can go and explore that place. But actually, these cruises are more about, do you know what? First of all, getting away on the first holiday for I don't know how long. Secondly, for enjoying all the fabulous lounges, bars, activities, food, entertainment, just things to do that are on board. And I have to tell you, Royal Caribbean have been at the forefront of the major cruise lines in terms of working out what the new normal will be in terms of your cruises as well. So about being vaccinated before you go. For these cruises, you will need to be fully vaccinated with both jabs. You need to have had the second vaccination at least 7 days before you go away on this. There'll be testing before you go on board. There'll be temperature checks and other things happening on board. There'll be social distancing, because of course what will happen, Anthem of the Seas can carry, I forget how many passengers exactly, but it will be running at a reduced capacity, quite drastically reduced capacity. That means less places to be able to buy, but it also means that social distancing dead easy, so you still will go and see a show in the evening, etc, etc, etc. It will feel very normal. There aren't many major changes at all. Now, there are lots and lots of different itineraries, but I've kind of picked out this one here, which is a staycation cruise for the 4th of July. Now, that one has got a phenomenal price tag attached to it, which I will show you right now. And you can see right now why people are saying, you know what, this is a holiday that I can book right now, so I'm going to absolutely go for it, because that is an incredible price. It really, really is. And that gets you 4 nights of gorgeous cruising, just cruising around the UK, just enjoying everything there is on the ship. Now, there is a summer season with Anthem of the Seas, and as I said, there are 4-night itineraries, 5, 6, 7 and 8 nights. So I'm going to show you just a few that are also on the agenda through the summer as well. So you can see you've got 4 nights there on the 7th and the 11th of July. You've got a 5-nighter there on the 15th of July coming in Belfast and Kirkwall. Also another one there on the 20th of July calling in at Greenock and Kirkwall. 7 nights there again with Belfast and Kirkwall in July. And there are more cruises as well through the season. Up to 8-night cruises there in August, which are calling at various ports. Now you might be thinking, okay, right, well what happens when I call at a port? Well, you will need to be part of an excursion to actually leave the ship. The excursions are fantastic, by the way. I've had a look through some of the ideas and the excursions that are going. You are going to absolutely love them. As I say, for me, this is less about the destinations because we're going around the UK. It might be parts of the UK you're more than familiar with. This is about being able to go on holiday. This is about having that cruise experience all over again. It's about getting on board Anthem of the Seas. It's about having fun. It's about doing those things that feel normal again. And for me, that's the most important thing. Should we go back on board the ship and go and just have a little look around, because there is so much for you to do. I've got a few shows on Anthem, so you get a chance going around at the moment if you're watching the shows just to have a little bit of an explore. Up on top deck, on the pool deck, there's so much going on. It's really, really lovely. Great atmosphere on board. There's bars, as you can see, the Sky Bar there right next to the main pool. You've got the North Star going above that if you want to go and explore there. You've got something for absolutely everybody on these cruises, and it's great actually to be able to have a bite-sized opportunity. First of all, to take a holiday this year. The relief of being able to book something right now. I can almost feel it in every single household. Everyone wants to get back to what they considered to be a holiday. And it's funny enough, actually, when you look at the prices of these itineraries, and again, speak to our team because you can go through all the prices and the dates and anything that may have changed. Just give the team a call on 0800 953 4700. But actually, you know and I know, if you've been looking for holiday cottages or holiday rentals through the summer as the lockdowns have been lifted and everything else, the prices have shot sky high. So actually this is really, really good because it really does give some UK holiday destinations a run for their money, and you get that cruise holiday experience as well. As I say, you've got lots and lots of different itineraries to choose from. We're just featuring this 4-nighter on the 7th of July for that amazing price, you have to admit. But remember, there are plenty of other itineraries as well. 4 nights, 5 nights, 6 nights, 7 nights, even 8-night cruises as well, going through the summer. So the best time of the year for us to go on a holiday as well. They're really, really good. Some of them, as I say, are not calling at ports. They're just doing scenic cruising. They're going to go wherever the sun is. They're going to follow that. Some of them will have ports in them as well, where if you're part of an excursion, you can leave the ship and go and explore that place, go and do that activity, go and see that attraction, whatever it might be. But this is all about booking that holiday. Remember, with Royal Caribbean, you will need to have had both vaccinations. You will have to have had the second vaccination more than 7 days before you actually go away. But apart from that, it's yours for the booking right now. All you've got to do is pick up the phone and give us a quick call on 0800 953 4700. I mean, these are deals that you feel like you can reach out and almost touch. They are holidays that you can do soon as well. If you want more information, all you've got to do is pick up the phone and give us a call right now. Get it booked, get it sorted, have a holiday finally coming, and it's in the next few months as well. Phenomenal!